They called back. So I go in for an MRI. They said, yeah, we got 3 spots here. You need to go have a prostate biopsy, okay? And let me tell you this, a year and a half ago, you put a needle on my arm like this, I start sweating like I'm sweating now. A needle on my arm, I don't like needles. But guess what? I got people praying for me because I'm writing this book right now, self-staging, and everything that I talk about, I believe. So I took those beliefs and I put them into action. And so I looked at that needle that used to scare me a totally different way, but I said, I'm not going to have that biopsy unless I feel that I'm supposed to. I had people praying about it. I waited 2 weeks. I was talking to my friend Hal here. A couple weeks later, I said, I'm comfortable with having the biopsy. And I asked the doctor, I said, if my PSA score wasn't high, would you still have me have a biopsy based on the MRI report? He said, yes. I said, let's set it up. A week later, I'm in the room being embarrassed because I'm not into stuff like Naked and Afraid, you know what I mean? I'm like, there's like 5 people in the room. I'm like, why are these people in the room? 5 people. I'm like, Mom, you know? I'm like, come on. I mean, it's embarrassing, okay? It is embarrassing, okay? So they do it, and every time they took 19 samples. I won't get into details, but they pull it out of you, they put the needle and they pull out samples all the time. And every time they pull it, it's like having the worst Novocaine in your mouth 3 times. And then other issues too, because you have to do other things before you go to the doctor. So at the same time, you got 2 things. You got movement going and you got pain going. You got it, right? Yeah. Not to be detailed. Yeah. So every time they would take a sample, I'd go, you know, like when your birthday. Women, you know, right? So your birthday. So they take another shot. But guess what? When they got done, he said, you can sit up. And I sat up, can I tell you something? I can look before you right now. I was not sweating at all. Because I had a posture. I looked at the needle differently. I just had to know, what are the steps that you're doing? How do you get that in with precision so that you don't rupture, so you don't injure something? They told me. All about attitude. I had to think higher. I had to come up here. Trust the Lord with all your heart. Lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him. And He will direct your path. So you may not know where you're going, but He does.